No, mon pied papa été.
As Cyclone Belal hit Réunion, today the French island of La Réunion was placed under cyclone alert on Monday morning, and citizens were urged to stay inside, cut power, stop using tap water, and stay in the safest room of their houses due to a cyclone named Belal. Users on Monday morning posted on social media videos of heavy winds and rainfall, while the actual damage caused by the cyclone hitting the shores of the island wasn't immediately clear. Hundreds of thousands of people on France's Indian Ocean island of Réunion hunkered down in their homes under a strict lockdown on Monday as a devastating storm that has already left one dead started to rip through the territory. Cyclone Belal hit Réunion, one of France's overseas territories that span the globe from the Caribbean to the Pacific, moving in from the northwest packing extreme winds, according to Meteo France. The island has been placed on a purple cyclone alert today since 6 a.m. local time, or 3 a.m. Paris time. The population must confine themselves. Emergency services can no longer intervene. Emmanuel Macron asked residents to stay at home, and Gabriel Attal went to a crisis unit yesterday at the Ministry of the Interior. The eye of the storm is passing over the Réunion Island, starting from the northern part, the Meteorological Service said in its latest public bulletin. It had previously said that Belal is not, however, expected to become an intense tropical cyclone. We're into the hard part, Prefect Jerome Filippini, the island's top Paris-appointed official, told France Inter. We will have a difficult and dangerous Monday. The government spokesperson announces that 2,000 firefighters are mobilized on site, and that in France, reinforcements will be available to be deployed once the cyclone has passed. According to Meteo France, winds of up to 250 km per hour are expected. The Weather Institute mentions a cyclone which could mark the history of Réunion Island. While initial damage was still moderate, one homeless person who had not taken shelter died as a result of the storm in the western settlement of Saint-Gilles, the prefecture said. A total of 100,000 customers were without electricity and 37,000 people were without water. Due to precautionary cuts, Réunion Prefect Jerome Filippini told France Info Radio the maximum alert, purple, was triggered Monday morning. This is a first for Réunion Island. The population had to respect strict confinement, including the emergency and security services. She also had to stay away from openings and prepare for power outages, communications networks, and drinking water. This purple alert was lifted at 1 p.m. local time, 10 a.m. in Paris to allow emergency services to intervene. The red alert has since been in effect.
This is La Boule de Hotel.
Waves of 8 meters on average were expected, as well as maximum waves of 15 meters. A flood peak was expected late Monday morning. Precipitation could reach 1,000 to 1,500 millimeter over 24 hours in the interior and 300 to 400 millimeter in the lower regions, according to Météo France. According to meteorologist Stephen Toual on the social network X, this represents 2 years of rain in Rennes in 48 hours. During a video conference given early this morning, the Interregional Director of Météo France for the Indian Ocean, Céline Geoffrey, indicated that we should expect a sudden strengthening of the winds. The gusts could reach, at the height of the event, 200 km per hour on the coast and 250 km per hour on the inhabited hills, she said. The mayors of Port and La Possession, 2 towns in the northwest of the island, told AFP that no significant damage had been reported so far, but that the rains have already caused flooding of several rivers, carrying with them numerous debris. We will undoubtedly need reinforcements, indicated the prefect on France Inter, specifying that civil security resources in particular should arrive on the island in the coming days as soon as it is possible to land a plane safe at the airport.
Des viên nous là, nous có kinh cả là bà. Nó là bác các nghe để dây đó.